everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm like celebrating the fact that I've gotten to 75,000 subscribers. Thank you all for those who did subscribe to me. It's free, and if you want to know when I do upload, hit the notification button. But I have my pajamas on. I've been on the phone for 3 hours with a finance company who financed my new car. Yeah, I got a new car and I already wrecked it. Yeah. I was so mad at myself. I didn't look at myself in a mirror for 5 days. I didn't talk to myself. I was that upset. Now, I did the same thing with my Cadillac. And this is the problem. My neighbor has a knee wall. And I know it's there. I weed whack around it all the time. But what happened was I was driving at night, which I shouldn't be doing. So you can get after me another day. So as I was backing out at dark, I turned too quickly and the front end scraped the cement blocks. So my friend told me to get some reflectors. So I got reflectors, but I can't see them when I'm backing up. So I had to get some tall reflectors too. So, and they even sent me a drill to drill into the soil to put in the big tall reflectors. So I'll probably do that tomorrow. So yeah, I am sick about it. I really am. It's been christened because the whole time I drove it for a week. I kept thinking there was a bullseye on my car because everybody was trying to hit it. You know, when you're driving and you look in your rearview mirror and you see someone just coming up on you like that. Yeah, I was like a moving target. So I've already christened it. No more is going to happen to this car, and I will have to go and get estimates. Okay, so that's that. So I want to tell you what I did for Thanksgiving. Oh, let's talk about my sister who's been missing. She's been found. She's with her oldest son, and he's not talking and she's not talking. So the rest of my family, or her family too, we think that she must have had some kind of breakdown, and she's 6 years younger than me. Yeah, because my mother had 3 girls every 2 years space. So we think that's what happened. Now, I believe she's going through a second divorce. She was married for like 30 some years with her first husband, just like me. Every one of my siblings and me, we were married for decades. And then all of a sudden, we all got divorced. My brother, and now the only one who wasn't divorced is my sister, who's passed. She was very religious. She would have never ever done that, but her husband turned out to be the best one out of all of us, you know. So yeah, so she's going to need a lot of love and support, but she's not talking to any of us, but I'm glad she's okay. So there you go. So let's talk about, I do pray for her every night. So let's talk about my Thanksgiving. The best Thanksgiving I ever had, because every Thanksgiving, I've always been in the kitchen cooking or attending to little children. And this year, I was at my brother's, and I didn't have to cook. I got to watch the whole Thanksgiving Day parade, which was the only thing I wanted, and my brother accommodated me on that. He told everybody in the house, don't bother Debbie, she's watching the parade. So I got to watch it. Now, I always bring little children in my family a game to play, and I brought bingo, the one that has the wheel and you can turn. I got it from Amazon like 4 years ago. All the little kids love that game. And my brother wasn't winning. Well, after the game was over, we found, I think it's 067 underneath the couch. and he thinks that I rolled it under there on purpose so he wouldn't win, but that's not the case. Okay, so on Thanksgiving Eve, he threw all of us in the truck and we went to Charlestown, West Virginia, because one of his horses were running. And it was cold. It was colder than a witch's tit in a metal bra. Yes, so I am putting scarves and gloves in my car. That's not going to happen again. I did have a nice warm coat on. So I knew his horse. He told me the horse's name was Little Lynn. But I went up to this 80-year-old lady who, you place your bets, and she couldn't find that horse. She said, there's nobody running with that name. Well, I went back and talked to my brother, and he says that's the name he nicknamed her, but her official name on the program was Hurricane Lynn. Now, let me tell you about her. My brother raised her from a baby. He probably delivered her. She was first all the way around the track. All you heard was Hurricane Lynn. And then the last stretch, another horse kicked her in the shins, and of course she fell back. But if that hadn't happened, my brother would have won a lot of money. But that's what gambling's all about. Never gamble unless you have the money to lose. But it was a wonderful evening, and I spent it with my oldest niece that he has, his oldest daughter, 3 of her children with me, and they are very well behaved, thank goodness. They just love me. And so that was my Thanksgiving. And I didn't have to cook. Oh, for the first time in 70 years, I didn't have to cook. My brother's oldest son brought the turkey, and his oldest daughter brought the ham, the best ham I've ever had. I don't know. I never really got to talk to her, but I did thank her for the meal. It was wonderful. And let's see, what else did I do? Oh, I gave my brother a pedicure. Now, I should have taken cosmetology, but I enjoy, I guess it's a foot fetish. No, I don't have a foot fetish, but I like doing pedicures and manicures for people. And I did it for my little sister in Woodbridge. I was at her house before I went to my brother's, and I did hers, and she just got back from Cabo San Lucas, and I was there to pick up all the suitcases that I let them borrow, because I have a lot of suitcases I've gathered over the years. So that was nice to visit her. I hadn't seen her in a long time. So I guess that's the only thing I gotta say. And like I said, I am celebrating that I'm over 75,000. So please hit the subscribe button, and thank you. I should get a cupcake to celebrate, but the sweets is what hurts my fatty liver and my gallstones. So I gotta watch the sweets, but my God, I crave them so bad. So thanks for watching. Bye. I'll go get dressed now.